123 miles to the landing site.
Endeavor, take air data.
Copy, taking air data.
Spacecraft communicator Butch Wilmore telling Commander Mark Kelly that he's go to take data from the air data probes. There are 2 deployable air data probes and 4 air-to-data transducer assemblies that provide information to computers and cockpit displays about the movement of the shuttle through the air mass. Probes are on the left and right sides of the forward portion of the lower fuselage. Speed now, 1900 miles an hour, Mach 2.8. Altitude, 16.6 miles. 75 miles to the landing site. We're now in the area of terminal area energy management.
Endeavor, we show you on energy approaching the hack. Your winds are now a slight tailwind, about 3 knots, nominal shoot.
Copy the tailwind and nominal shoot. What's the crosswind looking like?
Yeah, there's no crosswind at this time. It's all tail.
Copy.
Speed now Mach 1.9, altitude 14 miles, range to the target 69 miles. Butch Wilmore providing Mark Kelly with an update on the weather that he'll have a slight tailwind. He's about to make a 245-degree left-hand turn to align with the north to south runway at Kennedy Space Center, runway 15. 3 good auxiliary power units providing hydraulic pressure for the air control systems. Air data probes providing additional data using atmospheric pressure to the computers on board. Switching our satellite to Kennedy Space Center in Florida, we're receiving good heads-up display video. Speed now 638 miles an hour, just under Mach 1, descending below the speed of sound. Altitude 9.2 miles, 69 miles to the landing site. Again, this is a view out the pilot, Greg Johnson's heads-up display as
Sonic boom.
speed now. Mach 0.8, 522 miles an hour. Altitude 6.5 miles. Greg Johnson, now taking control of the stick for a brief period. Altitude 5.5 miles.
Endeavor on at the 180.
Roger, on at the 180.
That call means that the space shuttle is on track at the 180-degree point in the heading alignment circle. All systems looking good. Altitude 23,000 feet. 13 miles to the landing site. Speed now 483 miles an hour. We're aiming for about 215 miles an hour for touchdown.
Endeavor on at the 90.
Copy, on at the 90.
At the 90-degree point of the heading alignment circle, the shuttle is on course and on speed.
Houston, Endeavor, runways in sight.
Copy, Endeavor, runway in sight.
Tally ho from the flight crew of the runway. I can see it in sight now. Speed now 400 miles an hour. Altitude 2.2 miles or 110,000 feet. 7 miles to the landing site. Altitude approximately 1 mile, 4,200 feet. Approximately 3 miles to the landing site. And there is the runway. Speed. And there's a reverse camera view of the Space Shuttle Endeavor as it's coming in for landing. Gear down and locked. Main gear touchdown. Drag chute deployed by Greg Johnson. Forward gear touchdown. And so after a journey of 6.5 million miles, Endeavor landing in darkness but illuminated by the ingenuity, dedication of every astronaut, scientist, engineer, flight controller, mechanic, and dreamer that helped it fly. The fleet's youngest ship completing its 122 millionth mile after its crew delivered an instrument to the International Space Station that will sift through the cosmic darkness for years to come.
Houston, Endeavor, we'll stop.
122 million miles flown during 25 challenging space flights. Your landing ends a vibrant legacy for this amazing vehicle that will long be remembered. Welcome home, Endeavor.
Yeah, thank you, Houston. You know, the Space Shuttle is an amazing vehicle. The flying through the atmosphere, hit it at Mach 25, steer through the atmosphere like an airplane, land on a runway. It is really, really an incredible ship. On behalf of my entire crew, I want to thank every person that's worked to get this mission going, and every person that's worked on Endeavor. It's sad to see her land for the last time, but she really has a great legacy.
Great words. Thank you, Mark, and we will meet you and your crew on 5-3.
And so the Space Shuttle Endeavor touching down at Kennedy Space Center on time at 1:35 a.m. Central Time, 2:35 a.m. Eastern. Commander Mark Kelly guiding it to a very gentle touchdown on runway 15 at Kennedy Space Center Shuttle Landing Facility.